Hi, my name is Ulrick Joly, and this is my reflective video on what has gone down during the past 8 weeks. And I'm here to share with you how my team and I were successful in completing the assignment at hand. All right, so looking back, I would say that the past 8 weeks have been very challenging, but they revealed the true meaning of teamwork and strategic planning. Our first task was to find a way to collaborate remotely and organize our team to work together efficiently. Although our skills were complementary, I think we quickly realized that communication was critical to the success of our team. Given the fact that we had to communicate with each other regularly to make sure that we were on task. And it started off with an icebreaker meeting, where then we broke it down and drew up an action plan for the upcoming weeks. Some of the challenges that we encountered included time management and conflicting schedules. To overcome these issues, we made sure to communicate well with each other. And that was done by keeping track of our meetings through the use of minutes, communicating via the discussion board, and also journal entries. All in all, I would say that everyone in my team contributed their fair share, and that it helped the project come along nicely. Another factor that helped our team succeed was having a support system, which means that we checked in on each other. We also had group chats for immediate texts, and I think that also helped us work together. So we didn't have to wonder why someone was not able to make it to a meeting or whatnot. So always being mindful of one another was also a key element in our success. I would like to say that no matter how diverse our team was, we were able to overcome any external factors and still work collaboratively. Mercedes was out in Germany, and she was also in a different time zone. Adding to the fact that Jude was in Georgia and had his things to handle. Chris was out in Illinois and had his business to handle. Kelly was in Connecticut, and she even got hit with a storm at some point. And we still had to manage and still work collaboratively. I myself was in Canada and had my work to handle, and I'd also have a coaching team, a football team to coach. And I think that by communicating with each other and being respectful to one another, and by being self-leaders, we were able to stay organized and on task throughout the course. Our discussions over the phone and on Blackboard's Collaborate were more in-depth and to the point. I would even say more productive than textual discussion posts. And I think that right there was great. On that note, I'd like to congratulate all the team members for their efforts, and I hope that this learning experience will serve them well in the future. Now, looking back at the project, we chose to analyze the manufacturing company. This was established by way of popular vote. We then broke it down into critical components and created a path to complete the assignment. During the first couple of weeks, we had no idea how we were going to do this. We had no idea what the final product was going to look like. But we started off with taking a step back and having the end in mind. So it was similar to backwards planning. And then we quickly realized that we needed guidance. So we reiterated the vision for this company, and that provided us with the fundamental steps, or the basic steps for this roadmap. Our objective was to get the company to go public or selling the company, and this was established by setting clear goals and objectives. Then we went forward and gathered information. Even though there was no formal process to gather information and analyze our findings, we really depended on the articles and the materials provided by the professor. We also did independent research and posted our findings in the wiki section of the Blackboard. Having established the vision, right, we then divided the work between the team members, and we each formulated our own strategies. We met once a week to discuss our findings, and each week a team member will be responsible to gather all the information and put it all together and make it make sense. And then before submitting the final draft for that particular section, we will go back in and revise it and make sure that everything was on task, or everything was clear. The executive summary was basically a breakdown of the strategic plan. Basically, we put it into words and summarized it and highlighted some of the key goals that were included in the plan. We wrote a draft, revised it, and then fine-tuned it. And these tasks were completed by most of the team members to finally reflect again on the formulated strategy. This course was very insightful, and I would recommend it to anyone taking a management course. I believe it puts planning into perspective and enables you to grasp or get a greater sense of strategic planning. The key here is to be able to assess the current situation and understand what the problems are and come up with a strategic plan to resolve them. Thanks again for a wonderful 8 weeks, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and good luck to you all.